SARGENT's FM7100 series upgrade kit. This upgrade requires the following tools: a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, a 1/16 Allen wrench, needle nose pliers, channel lock pliers, and a 1/4-inch socket drive. The FM7100 series upgrade kit includes an inside trim cartridge, which is slightly longer than the existing, the top clamp tool, a spacer, a number 832 by 1/2 inch flathead screw, the spindle set screw, the driver pin, and the retaining ring. Installing the top safety clamp. The top safety clamp is threaded into the threaded hole in the top bolt. You want to thread the clamp down completely. This will prevent the top and bottom rods from dropping when the drive pin is removed. Removing the inside trim. The inside trim is through bolted to the outside trim. There are 4 screws holding it together. The 4 screws will be removed with a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Keep in mind, since they are through bolted the inside and outside trim together, when you're removing the last of the 4 screws, make sure you hold on to the outside trim. And here we have both the inside and outside trims. Verifying the door prep to the template. If the inside surface of your door prep looks just like this is incorrect. Here we're placing the template on top of the door prep. As you can see, the highlighted yellow area, that additional material needs to be removed, or else it will not operate correctly. This must be done before installing the upgrade. Replacing the pin and the retaining ring. From the inside surface of the door, you want to remove the retaining ring using the needle nose pliers. Once the retaining ring is removed, discard it, and you're going to put in the new drive pin. As you push the new drive pin against the old drive pin will push out of the door onto the outside. Make sure you push it in completely. Next, take your retaining ring, put it into your socket, and you're going to push it onto the pin. Make sure you're holding the pin from the other side of the door as you do this. Push it on firmly and make sure it's on completely. Replacing the inside trim cassette. Here we have both the inside and outside trims. The outside trim is not affected by this upgrade, so nothing needs to be done to it. Here we have the inside trim. The first step is to remove the lever handle. This is accomplished by removing the set screw in the spindle. This set screw will be discarded. A new set screw is supplied. The next step is to remove the adjustment nut. The adjustment nut needs to be removed completely so the lever handle can be removed from the assembly. By pushing on the spindle, the lever handle will come right off the inside trim. The next step is to remove this screw with the spacer. Both the screw and the spacer will be discarded. New ones are supplied. At this point, the entire cartridge can be lifted out of the trim. Next, you're going to take the new cartridge, place your new spacer between the 2 plates, and align it with the hole. Once it's aligned with the hole, place the screw into the hole. This will hold the spacer into position. Next, you're going to be sliding the entire assembly into the inside trim assembly. Make sure that it sits completely flat and flush with the trim. Secure in location with the 832 screw. Next, you're going to be installing the lever. The red piece there that you see there was used just for shipping purposes. That will pop out of the assembly when the lever handle is in position. Next, you're going to place your adjustment nut onto the spindle and tighten down completely. Once it's tightened down completely, test the lever's motion. Make sure that it moves smoothly and operates properly. Once that is accomplished, now you're going to reinsert the set screw into the spindle. Tighten down completely. Retest the lever handle. Reinstalling the trim. Starting with the outside trim, place it flush against the door. Next, the inside trim. Make sure once again that it rests flush against the door and there are no gaps. Once in position, you're going to secure the inside and outside trims together using the 4 screws that you removed previously. Tighten down all 4 screws completely. Make sure that it's completely tight and secured against the door. Removing the safety clamp. You will now remove the safety clamp you placed at the top of the door at the beginning of this upgrade. Testing the door. At the very top of the door in the frame, you're going to find the top bolt. The top bolt drops from the frame into the door in this product. So to test the door's operation, at the very top of the door, you'll find a top bolt plunger. When you push in on the plunger, it will allow the top bolt to drop into the door and the center and bottom bolts to project outward. Once you verify that everything is projecting correctly, rotate the inside lever handle and it will retract all the bolts simultaneously, allowing you to open up the door. And the last step in this process is to close the door, make sure the bolts project, and then rotate the lever handle, make sure it's operating completely. For additional questions, please contact Sargents at 1-800-727-4577. Thank you.